Hello, everybody. My name is Tanner Mobley, and I'm in an abusive relationship with the Boston Red Sox. Sorry, everybody. I was just practicing for my AA meeting tomorrow. So welcome back. The boys have been gone for a little bit. You got Timo, you got Sid, you got Nolan. Sit back, relax, grab a drink and a snack, because here we go.
Yeah, the Red Sox have been
They're not the topic of discussion today.
astronomically bad. The worst team in 122
I met
years.
guys who don't even watch baseball said, yeah, they've been bad lately.
I mean,
Y'all lost 28-5.
Kobe was bringing it up to me, and he was clowning me at supper. He was saying that we did the math in the last 5 games. We got a negative 53 run differential.
Oh my God.
Is
Sucks
what it
to
is.
suck, my guy.
You know what?
I couldn't
I'm
imagine.
going to blame Jared for this.
I couldn't
'Cause
imagine.
ever since that day
Oh.
that he stated that we were going to be back, it has all been downhill.
I mean, I just kind of stopped. Whenever we started putting out spring training lineups,
That's true.
because Story, JD, Devers, all on the shelf, can't be in the lineup.
Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't.
Sorry, our team.
It doesn't bother me.
The worst team in 122 years.
I would say they can't.
That does not equate like that.
Oh, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You have the worst,
The worst
4-game
game
stretch in 122 years.
That doesn't make us the worst.
That'll
team
make you the
in
worst
world.
team.
That doesn't make an Elvis Andrus Texas Rangers team.
Hey,
Because it doesn't beat them.
Hey. Don't get mad because you suck right now, okay?
I'm not mad.
This is
Y'all have
amazing.
sucked for
I'm
6
having
years.
so much fun right now.
I mean, y'all have sucked for 6 years. So.
That's okay. Y'all are terrible now. That's what matters. Is now. Should we switch it up? We'll start with the
I'm numb inside.
the Hobbit from Arizona
The Hobbit from
getting
Arizona.
top 3 quarterback money and being probably 11 to 15th best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
It's talking about Kyler Murray.
Thanks.
I don't know if
Didn't know.
11 to 15.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't be.
Is he
higher
not top 10?
than- I don't know, bro. I don't think he is.
If he is, he's like 10, and that's it.
I think.
Okay.
I mean, he's better than Derek Carr.
Yeah, would we say he's better than Dak? Because Dak is like 9.
I'd say he's better than Dak.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you pull up the graphic, people who like to dump on Baker, they got their graphic going out that him and Baker's numbers ain't that far off right now.
Well, yeah.
If you look at Kyler versus Baker, their numbers aren't that different.
Except for 10 interceptions.
9, but yeah,
Still.
it
But
might be 8.
But that is definitely not a nod to his skill, in my opinion. That is a nod to the Arizona Cardinals being poverty as a franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say poverty.
But we don't got him D-Hop.
I wouldn't. But I'm talking about, when you think of the Arizona Cardinals as a franchise, I mean, what jumps out to you other than Larry Fitz? And
Kurt Warner,
yeah, Kurt Warner, Larry Fitz. They had the safety.
Pat Pete.
The safety. The really good safety.
I know who you're talking about. No, you're talking about Pat Tillman.
Yep. No.
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 Are you talking about the one that's on the you talking about Buda Baker that's on their team now?
No. Older. Kraus. Is that right? Something Kraus. Krause. I believe.
Pat Tillman did play for the Cardinals, by the way.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oops. Like I said. Poverty.
I mean, no matter where he places, he's not a $46 million quarterback.
Oh, no. But now also, that's not fully guaranteed like the man out in Cleveland, the barren wasteland that is Ohio. So,
Fuck's there to do in Ohio? Like,
yeah, exactly. Get massages, apparently.
So,
What?
no, that's what Houston's for.
Well, what do y'all
You
think?
just moved to Ohio.
Do y'all think he deserves? Because guaranteed, he's only like 179 million guaranteed. Do y'all think y'all think he deserved that contract, or do y'all think? I mean, I know what I think, and I think he just got that contract because Arizona is not a very big market, and they're like, well, Kyler Murray is kind of the best thing that's happened to us in a while, so we might as well pay him.
I mean, the market in general for quarterbacks has shot up, and what's happened is the same thing that's happened whenever we see, like we're seeing a pay increase across all positions, and the dollar sign's getting higher and higher for these positions, and quarterback, of course, is going to be the highest. I don't think that he's only $4 million less of a player than Aaron Rodgers,
or Patrick Mahomes,
who's getting 50.
Yeah.
He's definitely. Kyler doesn't deserve top 3 money, but yeah, I understand. I know they had drama going around, and Kyler's number probably was going to go up or move me type thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're either going to meet my price or trade me, and Arizona didn't want to do that. And like you said, I mean the NFC
West.
Yeah, NFC West. I'm trying to. I mean, it's definitely the Rams.
Yeah,
and then
it's the Cardinals. At least I think then it's the Cardinals, and then the 49ers, and then the Seahawks.
But yeah, I mean, the 49ers always squeak them out. I don't know.
The 49ers and the Cardinals are going to be fighting for the 8 to 10 win range.
They're going to be fighting for the wild card spot, the extra wild card spot.
Maybe. I could see it.
Well, I don't know because D-Hop's gone for the first 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it 6 or 8?
It's 6.
6? Yeah, it was 8.
At least it's not a year. Shout out Calvin Ridley for betting on games.
Alvin Kamara about to get knocked too.
He really gambled on himself.
Corn ball. On the Cardinals front, they just dropped their alternate helmets. They're like a gloss black with red metal, not metal flakes, but red flakes. I think they're sick.
See, I don't think they're all that. I mean,
they're sick. They're just not. They're not top tier, but they're sick. I like it.
Sparkles.
Dude, it's flakes. Come on, man. It's not sparkles. It's metal flake. It's dope. Another concept.
We can look at hold on, we can pull them all up because I had them in that.
I'm looking at the Cardinals one right now. I haven't seen like a full video.
I like it. The Jets one wasn't all that. I mean, Wyatt said something about the Bears one is good. I haven't even seen the Bears one.
You haven't seen the Bears orange ones?
They're orange?
Mm-hmm.
What's it look like?
I mean, you can look them up real quick. I'm pulling up this tweet.
So now Miami has to go teal if we go with it. Because if we go orange, we're going to be like, oh,
well, the Cleveland Browns today, they quote tweeted and asked the Bears where they got this concept from.
Maybe because they're orange and they've had navy helmets for 60 years. What other color are they going to use? White? Like what?
I mean, yeah, I don't know what else that they could do, but the helmet.
There goes Ohio again, being good for nothing. But if Miami pops out with some like teal concepts with orange, like an orange logo, like
well, I mean, they could just hop on the train like everybody else and just slap a black helmet up there.
Dude, if we get a black helmet and we come out with a black uniform concept, oh my God. Bro, tell me black with teal and orange wouldn't go hard.
I mean, it would, but at this point, you're copying everybody's flow with the like.
I guess.
And knowing you're gonna hate that more.
No, because that would be.
Did y'all see my tweet today?
Which one?
About
tweeted a lot today.
Oh yeah, I hope I don't get suspended from Twitter for like thinking I'm like gonna kill myself. But yeah, I've been retweeting everything David Ortiz today. Shout out Poppy, man. I can't go this pod without bringing up shout out Poppy.
We're gonna talk about the MLB, man.
But I said NFL teams with NFL teams deciding to wear black Alderman helmets, like, and I put the Oprah, you get a car and you get a car.
But
like everybody, like they're just sitting around. All right, boys, I'm waiting to fire off ours.
Facts. I think
you can pull up this graphic from Fox Sports NFL. You can scroll to my Twitter and scroll down and you'll see it. But it shows all the alternate helmets right now, minus the Bears one.
This is the Bears.
I don't know why Wyatt said those.
This
are
is the
best.
Bears
Those might be one of the worst.
They're the pumpkins. Yeah.
Yeah, those. Might
they didn't do a lot with
those. Those might be one of the worst.
They could have put a navy stripe down the middle.
I mean, come on.
It's just land.
I like the Jets one better.
Yeah, the Chicago Bears guy that I follow on socials. He
you know what would have been like if they'd have went like Auburn, white with navy with the orange accents, that would have been fire. They look like Auburn helmets. I feel like
Auburn could have been like bar for bar, word for word.
Tigers, Bears.
Oh my.
Oh my!
The Cowboys with the throwbacks.
Cowboys release one?
Yeah, it's on that graphic set. I'm telling you to pull up this
Bro,
graphic.
I'm
Why
not
is it
going
a-
through your Twitter. That is not a place I wanna be right now. It's all Red Sox content. But on other NFL
Sorry,
news,
you're just a hater.
outside of the helmets,
Just check the group chat.
outside of the helmets, do we want to bring up what Devontae Adams said?
Oh, about-
I feel like it's not
Derek
even worth talking about because it's
Carr? About
so
Hall of
stupid.
Famer Derek Carr. When you go from a Hall of
Derek
Famer
Carr.
to a Hall of Famer, it's going to take some adjusting. What?
He said going from one Hall of Famer to another, there isn't much to adjust to or something
Oh,
along
no,
those
no, I
lines.
thought it said there is going to be an adjust. Either way.
Yeah, and I commented and I said, look, like
David Carr's brother.
Derek Carr is good. Don't get me wrong. I like Derek Carr. I do.
DC is nice.
But
Hall of Fame.
only Hall of Fame he may be in is the Fresno State Hall of Fame.
Yeah, facts.
Him and Devontae. That might be where he's talking about a Hall of Famer.
So now at the, I assume at the Carr residence, it's brother of David, Hall of Famer right underneath it. That's how they're gonna describe DC.
That's how they're enshrining him.
The Hall of Famer, David's brother, Derek Carr.
Timo, you need to go delete that tweet about the helmets.
Which one, my boy?
The one with the graphic. He said that the Panthers helmets were better than the Bengals helmets.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
I mean, that's my humble opinion.
Bro,
I like the Texans.
humbly, your opinion is wrong. I don't feel sorry to tell you that. The Cincinnati Bengals have the most fire helmet in NFL history. NFL history. It's not even close. Really.
I mean, let's eliminate. Okay, process of elimination.
So
just
number one
to
is
get
the
us
Bears.
The
just
worst one.
just to get us the top three.
Okay. Well,
The
let me see
Bears, the
graphic.
Bears are gone. Yeah,
Bears are out.
I'm just talking about on this graphic, and it's in the group chat.
Here, you see it. Mine-
It's in
On the
group
graphic,
chat.
on the
not
graphic,
gonna
the
load.
worst is the Saints.
I don't think it's going to load in here.
I can't.
Oh, are we good now? I think we're good now. We're going to have to cut that out.
difficulties.
We're going to have to cut that out.
All right,
That was weird.
but looking at the graphic, the worst on this graphic is the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
I haven't even seen theirs. Bro, let me see the graphic. Mine's not going to load.
Get AT&T.
Ew. Oh, God. That is gaudy. Okay, yeah. Saints, you're done, bud. Don't like the Cowboys.
Cowboys just didn't. I mean, they just threw it back. I mean, you can respect it. It just ain't
I
gonna
like
win.
it.
You know,
The Texans are gone.
Texans too shiny.
Yeah. If it was Matt,
I said the
The
Panthers
Jets are gone.
I say your top three up there are Panthers, Bengals, and Falcons. That's the top three that I had.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
am I the only one who likes the Jets
I
ones?
believe
I mean, the Jets one's just. I mean,
they should have went with their new logo.
the Jets got to quit using that same logo.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm saying their new logo with like the wing on top, like the fin that they have, like the tail. If they should have used that
Now
logo,
the-
but this 2009 logo,
Yeah,
this is butt.
they need to really just come up with a new logo.
They do. But I think the Cardinals helmets are a little bit better than those Falcons helmets. Personally,
Yeah.
that might just be me though. But Timo, you wanna?
I think out of this graphic though, I think the Eagles are.
Eagles is fire. The Eagles is fire. I'd
like-
almost put it over the Falcons in that, but I don't think the Eagles or the Falcons is better than the Cardinals helmet that just dropped.
So it's like okay. So
I do, however, think the Bengals helmet is the best in the NFL, and if they wear that with an all white,
I think the most fire uniform in the NFL is the Patriots red throwback that they wear with the red helmet.
well, they've never worn a red helmet.
They're doing it now with a red helmet.
That might be okay. Timo, you want to bring up the dialed in?
Oh, yeah. 1 second, please, sir.
Oh my God, Nolan! First episode since coming back from vacation.
Yep.
Yep. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Happy to be present.
Yeah. How was it being a listener this go round?
It was different. It was a weird feeling. I was like, I'm not in the stew
Yeah.
for the first week in a month and a half.
Cade brought his notes on a stone tablet that he carved out with a rock and two rocks.
Booga.
Yeah.
OKC.
Yeah. He starts flipping through pages in the middle of the podcast. It was white. Yeah, bro.
My man hit us one of these. For y'all that couldn't
like
see what I just did, I had to lick the tongue.
Looks like a sports journalist from the 90s. Just got to go through his notes. A scout.
This is David Justice. People say he's old, but he gets on base. Like
a scout. A scout at a high school game, just flicking through notes. Yeah, but no, it was fun.
this kid can't hit a curveball.
We thought about replacing you full time.
Oh, really?
We're just gonna have you sitting here.
Yeah,
You replace me with Caveman Cade? Like,
Caveman Cade is crazy. All right, anyways. So Russell Wilson hops on Twitter on July 20th and said, when I text you, quote unquote, telephone emoji, it means I'm dialed in. I was like, what?
Broncos Nation, let's ride.
Oh, that's what the NFL was in the comments, ran there. Said, NFL page said, when I text you, quote unquote, horse emoji, it means Broncos country. Let's ride.
Dude, Russell Wilson went to Denver, and he has become existentially cringe. And I don't know if he's trying to. I don't think he is, but my God, he is out there.
like I get the marketing, but at some point you just gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I made that today.
Broncos Nation.
Broncos Nation, let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. One more time.
Broncos Nation. Let's ride.
Broncos Nation, let's ride.
Y'all check that in the group chat real quick. Oh, it will load for
God, man. Oh.
you. What,
Dude, my phone's not going to load anything, man. No one is out in the sticks.
I'm sorry.
I got that Russell Wilson in me.
Oh boy.
Nah, but wait, pause.
What?
Y'all didn't even hear what I said. I'm not.
He said I got that
we heard what
Russell
you said.
Wilson in me. Hey yo.
It's on tape.
Hey yo.
It's on tape.
Nah, Timo said something on Twitter earlier. What
Said Whitlock look good on the back end or something.
Yo!
Look good on a
Oh,
back.
shot, man.
I can't wait to get pitch with lead.
God, man. Y'all have anything else to add to the NFL?
That man Timo would get on Twitter and be like, I just love the way he grips that ball when he throws it. Like,
Hey yo, Nolan. Hey yo.
Jeez, man. It's like you're trying. God, dude. Is there anything exciting that happened in the NFL? OTAs start when?
OTAs. I mean, some of them have already started. A lot of them start next week.
When does training camp start?
Well, yeah, I meant training camp. It starts next week.
Next week. Facts. Fantasy draft, October
28th.
I mean,
October.
August 28th, right? Or is it 29th? It's just a Sunday.
28th.
28th. We'll give y'all
August, not the goat month, but
I said August. We'll give y'all a breakdown of our teams whenever we
Post draft.
post draft.
Draft's in 34 days. Shout out Big Poppy.
Oh, brother.
shout out the goat DH.
But outside of that, is there anything else y'all want to touch on NFL? Or are we good to move on to the NBA?
I mean, there's nothing right now, honestly.
Yeah, just kind of twiddling our thumbs till camp news.
Training camp, exactly.
The preseason.
All right, so on the NBA news, not news, but NBA front, we're going to touch a little bit on Summer League. And then for those of you that listened to episode 4, we started our top 5 at every position lists. Episode 4 was point guards, if you want to go check that out. This week will be shooting guards. And we'll pick that back up since our boy Puggs is back. But touching on Summer League, do y'all have anything on Summer League? Any notes, comments? I know.
Who cares?
Man.
I've got a few.
Who cares?
No, I mean, it's a good. I'm
You know,
mad
it doesn't mean much. I mean, it's Summer League, it doesn't hold much weight, but there are some tidbits I think can be taken away from it.
It means
They
Mac
giving out rings.
McClung's no longer a Laker. He got a spot with the Warriors. Thieves.
Yeah,
but-
the Warriors are going to be good for a while.
But
Y'all think they ever trade Clay? Because I feel like them trading Clay will end up.
I feel like Draymond will be off the Warriors before Clay's off the Warriors.
Nah.
Well, I mean, they
Like,
came in around the same time.
how would be Clay? Will be what 33 next year?
Something like that.
But
Yeah.
as far as Clay being a shooter, he's always.
But that's my thing. I think
They'll not re-sign him before they trade him. It's kind of disrespectful to.
we just froze again, but we'll cut it out.
Is that what happened? Do we know how long we froze earlier?
A few seconds.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just like lagging or what. I don't know. Well, I'll try to cut it out. This one happened at 21.
No one go plug back in, plug back out, plug out, plug in the potato in there or something.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
We can't do it right now.
Yeah, no, we can't do it right now.
I'm messing.
Nope.
I'm messing. Anyway,
Post.
Yeah.
but
If I can even figure out how to do it.
White lightning.
Nah,
I say we
but
don't. I say we don't fix anything. Just raw.
Just raw footage.
Raw.
Oh god. All right. if you say so.
Nasty.
All right now. All right. back to
Long.
some- Bro, chill. Sound like this is a Subway commercial. Oh my god, man. Nah, but okay. So, from what I saw of Summer League, Paolo Banchero was, I think, head and shoulders the best player. At least strictly from what we saw in Summer League, I feel like Paolo Banchero was the best player.
The
He just
Joker
seemed the
from
most NBA ready.
Keegan won the MVP of the summer league. Keegan Murray won summer league
I'm
MVP.
getting to him.
I
I'm getting to him.
have no notes.
We should get to him first because he won MVP.
I'm about to say you can't look like the best player and not win MVP.
Bro, I'm saying like in terms of like overall game, he looked like the best player, at least the most NBA ready, in my opinion.
I mean, Paulo played nice. Yeah, I'll give it to Paulo. I was expecting. I watched the Rockets versus Magic game and he outplayed Jabari Smith, and I was expecting
From
Jabari
what
to
I
outplay
saw,
him.
Jabari Smith just kind of fit in with the crowd. He didn't really.
Oh, Jabari didn't stand out that much, but I mean, he's 19, so
But
That made me feel old.
well, yeah, it's weird. These kids are younger than us. That's ridiculous. Could you imagine being on an NBA floor right now? Which, I mean, I'm 21. Tyler Hero's 22. He's 3 years in.
I could definitely be on the NBA floor right now,
Yeah, right.
cooking.
Yeah. Cooking some damn
Like a-
sausage or hot dogs. Cooking burgers. Not
I'm
cooking.
easily coming in.
What, the NBA?
Yeah.
Averaging
Pause.
47 hand claps, 2 water carries, 14 towel wipes,
Oh, I'd be an
50
amazing-
dap ups.
and 37 toilet scrubs.
I'd be an amazing hype man.
I thought he was about to say ball boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna lose it. I was gonna lose it.
I was like,
Yeah, no shot, right? But the Keegan Murray, I put him and Jaden Ivey kind of in the same category per se. Him and Jaden Ivey both looked really, really, really solid at scoring the basketball.
Hey, if Jaden Ivey's got anything going for him, he was drafted right after the Kings pick.
it means he's destined for
He's
greatness.
destined. Detroit got one, boy. I'm telling you.
They probably did.
Nah, I'm seeing Ja comparisons for Jaden Ivey. And
Whoa.
Just that in the third.
Now let's slow down right here a minute.
Right on.
But anyways,
I don't know about the Ja Morant comparison, but he definitely knows how to put the ball in the hoop. In the same Pistons vein, though, Isaiah Stewart was more of a quote-unquote shot taker in the summer league. Like, they needed him. Like, the Pistons needed him to be a traditional big these past, 2 seasons? But in the summer league, he was spread out a lot more. So I don't know if them bringing in Duran is the cause of that, or Duran, I mean. Like, if Isaiah Stewart's going to become like a more away from the basket, spread everything out type player. But that's going to be something interesting to watch. But, and unfortunately, Shaedon Sharpe, I believe, was injured within his first few minutes. And it's a partially torn labrum. So I don't know how ready Shaedon Sharpe's going to be to start the year, but he may miss time to start the year out, which is unfortunate.
yeah, that's tight. We want to get into other NBA news before we touch on our top fives and kind of let that be the last thing we talk about.
Yeah, what's up? What you got?
Bron showed up to the Drew League.
Oh, brother.
Oh my God.
I mean, he pulled up. I mean, Trae Young and John Collins also pulled up and shot 32%.
Okay, what's that mean? The Drew is good comp. It's good comp.
Oh, I mean, I'm just bringing up. Oh, boy, THT announced he was showing up to the Drew League with Kendrick Nunn, and Twitter flamed him. They said he needed to be at Summer League, not worried about the Drew League.
Facts. I mean, facts.
He shot like 38% from the field.
I don't even know what he did.
He was 38%.
Not
from
enough.
the field.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh no, THT is the next big thing.
I mean,
Yeah, bro.
he can scratch his. Then this is never mind.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Just keep that one in the clip. Don't even put that one in the chamber, bro.
Yeah,
Keep-
y'all ain't getting nothing out of me.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Keep that one in the clip. I appreciate you for not going through with that, my brother. yeah, keep that one stowed away.
PR team said green light on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. The NPS PR team just took a deep breath. Just a deep exhale. Just didn't have to make up for that one.
Kendrick Nunn pulled up. Surprised he didn't break his leg.
Oh God. Well, he's posted something on Twitter the other day, man. That had me laughing. Well, that's what he gets for leaving Miami, I guess.
Kendrick Nunn and THT, neither one. I mean, Kendrick's point guard, but don't have to be worried about being brought up in our later conversation today for top 5 shooting guards.
No, you got any more NBA news before we knock it out?
I missed Anthony Melton.
Shut up.
Shut up.
He's gone.
Poverty. So poverty. Traded DeAnthony Melton for 3 wings. How do you feel?
Retarded.
At least he's honest.
God, it's so stupid.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. All right, so we got our top 5 shooting guards. What we got?
We're going to start off with our honorable mention, or we're going to start off with the 5 and then mention
Honorable mention.
Last time we did an honorable mention, though, I thought.
No, we didn't.
That's
We
because
didn't.
point guards is deeper than shooting guards.
Straight 5s, my guy. Straight 5s. I think y'all are gonna be surprised by mine.
We're doing 5 to 1 or
5 to 1.
Five-
Yeah.
5 to 1.
Who's y'all's 5? Who y'all got?
Bradley Beal.
Whoa!
Bill at 5?
I got him at 5. Yeah.
That's a heater. What the hell?
Bradley's on mine, but he ain't 5.
Hell no, he's not. Whoa.
My number 5 was CJ McCollum.
My 5 was Anthony Edwards.
You already have him top 5?
I've got him. He's gonna blossom in the top 5. I think.
I thought we were talking about current. We ain't talking about what we think
Yeah,
they're gonna do.
this isn't a projection, my boy.
Okay, yeah, facts. Well, then my 5 will be Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's my 5th.
Okay. I have him a little higher than that, too.
Well,
I got to
as much as
Who's your... I mean,
who's your 4?
my 4 is James Harden.
My 4 is also James Harden. I didn't feel like putting D Mitch above James Harden just yet.
Oh, I am.
He has James Harden number 1, the way he's
No,
got.
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Who's 4?
It's PG. Paul George.
Paul George, shooting guard?
Yeah. He's been in shooting guard.
I was calling him a 3.
Paul George
He's been
is
playing
a
the
wing.
2 ever since he got to LA.
Paul George is a wing.
He's been playing the 2 since he got there.
He's a
In
wing.
what sense? Kawhi hasn't been there.
Bro, he's a wing, bro. Paul George is a wing.
I mean,
That's what I think about that.
Just fix your list real quick. Paul George is a wing.
see, because I was running into the same thing because like I was debating on
God. You have to split it up between wings and guards. Paul George is a wing.
I was debating on putting Jaylen Brown, but I considered him more of a 3 than a 2.
Now, I did put Jaylen Brown because
But I consider Jalen more of a 3 because I thought JT was the 4.
JT played the 4 in some sets with when Al Horford or Robert Williams wasn't on the floor. And he'll probably play the 4
He started
now
at the
when
4,
I
didn't he?
brought him.
Yeah.
When they didn't have Robert Williams and Al Horford was playing
But they didn't
5.
run those 2 together, did they? They ran one or the
Sometimes
other.
they
And
did. Sometimes they did.
If I can't put PG, I'll take PG out, move Bradley Beal up, and then put CJ McCollum to the 5.
Okay.
So your list right now is CJ McCollum, then Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal at 4 is crazy to me.
So who was your 4 was James Harden too?
Yeah.
All right, Sid, who was your 3?
Jaylen Brown.
Your 3 was Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
My 3 is Donovan Mitchell.
Your 3 is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, that's my 3.
As much
That's
as
my
I would
three.
love to put
Mitchell's my 3.
Donovan Mitchell over James Harden, I just can't.
Yeah, see, I had Donovan Mitchell over James Harden because I got to looking at their numbers and James is, and talking about James Harden, we got a little bit of time. We ain't in a rush.
No.
James Harden, I respect the move of him taking the 2-year deal for less money so they can sign other guys. I mean,
he's kind of been a diva these past few years. So.
but I mean, it's a move you wouldn't expect James Harden to make because of those things with him taking less
He
money,
finally
so they
did something
can sign PJ Tucker, so they can sign other guys. But I think he's starting to realize something that somebody in LA isn't realizing is that he's just kind of not that guy anymore.
He's not the number 1 anymore. He hasn't. He was never. He was never.
Somebody in LA fired their agent because they still feel like they're that guy.
Look. We're not digging. Today. It's not happening.
My life would be so much easier if he weren't on my team. Like, I would be able to cheer.
The vendettas are personal.
Yeah. Like, we could trade him. If we dropped him right now and picked up Sharif O'Neal, I would feel like the Lakers are a better team.
Nolan, who is your 3, man?
It was D. Mitch.
D-Mitch. So, I'm assuming...
So who's going to fire first with their 2s?
I had Bradley Beal.
I had Bradley Beal as my 2.
Yeah, who'd you have?
I have Harden at 2.
Oh, piss off.
Harden, I mean,
Nolan's
Harden's-
just taking a piss. Don't worry about him.
what's your... So you still think, like, after last season, after the drop-off of Harden, after how we've seen him in the playoffs, you still think he's the second best shooting
He's
guard?
still better than Bradley Beal. He's still better than Jaylen Brown.
The only argument for Bradley Beal, I would say, is that he can't stay on the court.
Also, y'all not having Jaylen Brown over CJ McCollum.
But I told you, I called Jaylen Brown a 3.
Yeah, I thought he was a 3.
I
That's
only-
why I didn't. I was like, no, he's
But
more
see,
of a.
but
he's
see,
more
my
of a-
thing
he's
with
more of a
like
smart
Y'all let us know on Twitter.
See,
Is
my-
Jaylen Brown a 3 or a 2?
but my thing with Paul
Question
George
of the
is
week.
when Paul George was in Indiana, he was playing the 4.
He was playing the 3 in Indiana.
the
Bro,
But
some of the time in Indiana, he was playing the 4 when Danny Granger wasn't there, right? Because at that time, he was 6'10", or people thought he was 6'10".
He's like 6'8".
But I'm saying people thought that he was 6'10". So a lot of times he was playing the 4. But he wanted to play the 2, right? But then he went to Oklahoma City, played small forward, and then he went to Clippers and is basically positionless basketball with him and Kawhi.
I mean, the NBA now is just
But I
positionless
view
basketball.
Paul George as a wing. Jaylen Brown is.
I view him as a wing. I view Jaylen Brown as a wing.
Jaylen Brown was drafted as a shooting guard and has played shooting guard his whole career for the most. When Jason Tatum's on the court.
I mean, we ain't gonna act like that Jaylen Brown isn't playing in the same positionless NBA that Paul George is
No,
playing.
but I'm
in.
saying
I mean,
for Paul George's career, he's been a wing.
yeah, but
That's just the way I think about it. If for the same reason I can't use Jaylen Brown, as he can't use Paul George. Makes me throw up in my mouth. I would slide Harden up to 3, D Mitch at the 4, and then McCollum 5, probably. Or Hero.
So does everybody have the same undisputed number one? And
Or Hero
Oh,
at
yeah.
5.
shut
We all
up!
have
Shut
the same number
up! Shut up!
You said Tyler Hero.
Me at
I'm gonna
Depot.
bring up Jack Harlow's friend in our
Hey. The white
Soul
guy.
Boy Wonder. Make a thumper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, D-Book. I mean,
So Victor Oladipo, you're telling me right now that Victor Oladipo, the guy from South Beach you're talking about, is the 2 you're talking about?
what? What are you talking about?
Do you have the balls to say that Victor Oladipo is still a top 5 shooting guard in the NBA right
I
now?
was saying Devin Booker. I mean, I was saying Tyler Hero.
No,
doesn't get it. He doesn't get
it. No, I don't.
You don't have the balls to say Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, as soon as y'all said your threes, I was like, oh yeah, we get the same one.
We all got Devin Booker at 1. I don't want to talk about it much.
Bradley Beal at 5 or 4?
Sid, we ain't talking enough about how you had the balls to put Victor Oladipo still in the top 5.
What the fuck are we talking about?
You were talking about. You just said that. You said you said Hero's name, and you're like shooting guard from Miami or something. And I was
I
like, this
didn't
guy
even- I
said
didn't
Victor Oladipo is a top 5. Like, bro, Duncan Robinson is not a top 5 shooting guard in the NBA. Like, please stop it.
Despicable.
I hate you
Despicable.
both. Despicable is having Bradley Beal outside of the top.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's
shooting
kinda
guards in
wild.
the NBA. That's
But
really
if
ridiculous.
y'all had an honorable mention, who would it be? Because I prepared an honorable.
Honorable
Well,
mention?
Tyler Hero.
Desmond Bain.
Shut the fuck up. Tyler Hero actually has a case.
I put SGA.
Oh,
Is
Yeah.
he more of a point guard though?
That's what I don't know. See, we walk a fine line.
I hate.
He's a
this.
point. I'm feeling like
But if I had to switch it up, it'd be Anthony Edwards. Would be my honorable mention.
you got Anthony Edwards over Tyler.
I'm
Hero.
taking Anthony. Edwards
Yes,
over
I have
Anthony
Anthony Edwards over Tyler Hero.
I'm taking it. I'm
taking Anthony Edwards over Victor Oladipo. Yes.
Jesus, man. Well, yeah, no. Heroes.
I'm taking the actor over SGA.
Heroes top 8 though. You can't remember.
You're taking who over SGA?
Anthony Edwards.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought you said somebody
You
else.
called him the actor.
Oh yeah, because
Like from Hustle.
yeah, I still need to
I
watch.
can't remember
that.
his name in the movie. I can't remember the name of his name. In the movie.
Is it Kirby?
No,
He's got a
Kermit.
I need to watch that.
It was Kermit.
Have you not seen it?
I've not seen.
You've
Hustle
not
yet.
seen Hustle?
Not yet.
We'll watch it whenever we get done with this.
I gotta go, but
Oh, piss off.
sorry, man. Hey, look, no, I want to talk about my dedication to this pod. All right?
What? Hold on.
No. 1 second.
Hold on, bro.
One second.
No. We're not going to get onto this because what happened the other day when I was like, yeah, guys, if we crank out the pod, it's going to have to be quick. I got plans.
Talking
I got plans
about you.
Saturday night.
I weren't talking.
was-
Oh,
This
I know.
weren't even going to be
No,
about
hold on.
you, Sid.
Hold on.
This
hold
man get
on.
offended over nothing.
No.
I was just going to talk about me. I was just going to talk about
He's
me.
not talking about himself.
Yeah, but he's going to talk about today how he had to sit through the Red Sox get
No, it
smacked.
has nothing to do with me watching
Alright.
that pitiful game.
Okay, what is it then? Now I'm confused.
Okay, so this morning, Mom was like, "Hey, after y'all get back, we're gonna go out on the boat. This, that, and the third. Y'all want to come?" I was like, "Nah, Mom. I got this pod to do. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to go out on the water with my family. I have a pod tonight that I'm dedicated to." I can't set sails tonight. Ahoy, matey.
This was way left field, man. What'd she say?
She just had to understand.
But what did she say?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's just okay. Like, she just had to understand.
God, man. Well, we appreciate it because
Just imagine. It's just like, hey, we're taking the boat out tonight. It's like, nah, me.
yeah,
Y'all.
I'm good. I'm good. Love, enjoy,
Yeah.
preach,
Um,
have fun.
We.
I text the group chat that telephone. I said, "Boys, I'm down." I text them the fingers twisted. I'm like, "Boys, if I text y'all this, just know I'm locked in."
Oh my god. Man. Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh. Golly. All right.
God, that was good. All right.
Drake's the type of guy to be losing in bowling. And throw up the bumpers and say, no more Mr. Nice Guy. What the fuck? Oh.
God, man. What are we doing here? On a little side note, me and somebody else the other day were talking about, like, this is a solid idea, I think. Maybe we create a little spin-off podcast one day, you know, whatever, but it's called, it'd be called, because me and a coworker were at work and we heard this insane story and it got us thinking about, like, stories we hear at work. And when y'all are in a position of power, you hear some crazy stuff. Like, it's wild. I would look.
I don't like the way you worded that.
The podcast would be called "Shit People Say," and dude, I'm telling you, it was a good idea in the moment. If you hear me co-host a podcast called "Shit People Say" one day, make sure you pop in and take a listen because it'd be hilarious.
So Sid's running a gang. It's basically what he just said on the airways here.
Whoa,
He's a mobster.
He's running it out. FedEx. Oh, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Don't say that. Y'all need to stop. Because you know it just happened to YSL. Oh, yeah. Yeah, try it. Yeah, NPS gonna be all over the news.
I saw Tanner with a YSL chain on 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. NPS? Yeah, that's me. That's us. Yeah, we did it.
We should get NPS chains.
NPS chains? Who do you think we are, Nolan?
Exactly. Exactly what the chain says.
Chains. Hey, if all 30 of y'all could just be $10 a piece, that would be $300.
Yeah, all 6 of you listening right now, if you could all donate about
$50 a piece.
They ain't gotta be real.
We'll all get NPS chains.
We'll get the ones that make.
All y'all gonna hear in the mic's gonna be.
We'll get the ones. Icebox.
We ain't even gotta spend that much. We just get the ones that make your neck green.
Ain't no way I'm pulling up. I ain't pulling up. They won't catch me dead on an ECU campus with my neck green from an NPS chain. Hey, bro, what you do today, man? Don't even worry about it. I'm
gonna sound like a Moneybag Yo intro.
This shit real, like.
Gonna
let somebody with a diamond tester come up to me at a tailgate. I am Audi.
Gonna sound like a Key Glock music video.
Talking about NPS chain.
Bro, I promise it's a great idea.
No, it is not.
It sounded good in your head.
What was that?
Oh boy. Alright, what we got next, pal?
The
Juan Soto League.
Yeah, the Juan Soto. Juan.
Was it 440 you turned down?
440 over 13?
Juan Solo.
Yes.
I feel like that was gas. Juan Solo, that's gas. Juan Solo is gas. Don't play with me. Yeah, I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and that was gas. What'd you think, Timo? Juan Solo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's call him Solo 22.
Cornball. Corny.
Apparently,
let's ride.
If you want to, okay. So Nolan, put out your trade packages. We're gonna discuss them, and then
we're not doing. Okay, we'll do trade packages.
I have news. Okay. After he gets done with it.
News.
So my basis for this.
Oh, no, if he's got breaking news, say it now. We can
Breaking. What happened?
Juan Soto has been traded. No, let me chill. All right, but anyways, really breaking news. Really breaking news. The Cardinals are front runners for Juan Soto.
That fits perfectly. Guess what I got number 1?
Rivals think that St. Louis has a stash of young players to put them in a position to make the move for Juan Soto.
They do. They can do it and keep Mason Wynn.
I doubt they keep Mason Wynn.
They can just give him Jordan Walker.
If Mason Wynn goes to the Nationals, his name is now Mason Lose.
They probably need Mason Wynn and Jordan Walker.
It would take that.
Okay.
I mean, we're
So
talking
the
about...
Read me these packages.
Okay. So the basis for all
Hey,
of
yo,
these
pause.
it's 5 players, 4 top 10 to 15 prospects on the team,
There'll be 4 top 10s.
and one outfielder that's already on the team. That's relatively young. Okay. So the Cardinals offer is Dylan Carlson because he's like 25 and he has shown that he's an MLB ready player and he can hit decently at the MLB level. Jordan Walker because you have to. Matthew Liberatore, Herrera, their catcher who's like their number 3 in their system, and then Joshua Baez who's like number 8 in their system. Joshua Baez is an outfielder, Herrera is a catcher, Liberatore is a starting pitcher, and Jordan Walker is a third baseman.
So what I'm
Wouldn't
hearing,
they want Tyler O'Neill?
I mean, Dylan Carlson's younger than Tyler O'Neill.
True.
So what
And
I'm
hits
hearing
just as good. He just doesn't have as much power.
is the Rangers give them every top 10... Hold on. Every top 10 prospect outside of Leiter and
Oh,
Cole
boy.
Winn. Hold on. So we give them 8 top 10 prospects from the Rangers, not named Jack Leiter or Cole Winn. We give them Leody Tavares as the young outfielder
Did you make one? Did you make this by yourself?
and Marcus Simeon. It's off the dome.
Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon?
Why would they want a 30-plus-year-old
Why would you-
second
why
baseman
would you
that they're
want a
invested
two-
until he's 38?
The best second baseman in baseball just signed. How much did he sign for? Was it 300?
He was the best. He was the best hitting second baseman. I don't know what happened this year in Arlington.
I don't know. Texas Heat got to him. I don't know.
Things are sweet up there across
Just
the
for
board.
reference, Texas Heat is ridiculous.
I don't want to talk
Hate
about
it.
But anyways, what? Okay, so I mean that's a solid. I ain't gonna lie, that's a solid package. Pause.
Jordan Walker is also the number 8 overall prospect in baseball.
I don't think
They-
anybody can offer them what the Orioles can.
They're up here. Don't
Go
worry.
ahead, Nolan.
I'm gonna do the Marlins first because I'm going in order. Marlins can give them Yuri Perez, who is their number 1 prospect. Khalil Watson, who apparently is at the range at the games, but Khalil Watson is their number 3. JJ Bleday, he's kind of older for a prospect. I think he's like 24, but he's still in their top 10 to 15. I can't remember which one it is. Sixto Sanchez, shout out Timo, that was his idea. And then Gerard Encarnacion, who was like the number 20. But all 5 of those are all prospects. JJ Bleday has some experience, and so does Encarnacion. Has some MLB experience, but they're not proven at the MLB level.
In relation to Edwin,
No, I don't think so.
he would need in relation to
Might be
Edwin
like his
Encarnacion
cousin.
to sweeten the deal.
Like,
But I mean, like I was saying earlier, if Juan Soto is going to stay in the NL East, if you're the Mets or you're the Marlins, you're going to have to pay an arm and a leg and maybe your other leg.
that is an arm and a leg.
But I'm saying, like, if I'm the Nationals, I'm going to take these prospects for you, but in return, I'm going to give you Juan Soto to torture me for the next decade and a half.
But I mean, that's if they re-sign him though.
That's the thing though. You gotta be if you're trading for Juan Soto, you're trading because you're
trading
gonna
him
pay him that
$500
money.
million.
You're not trading this guy for. You're not renting Juan Soto.
Yeah, no.
You're paying with. You're not giving up 8 prospects for a guy for a year and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna pay him whatever he wants, and I think it's gonna be around the same money. He just don't want to be a national. That's my thing.
Yeah. I don't want to be a national either.
I don't think he gets 475 over 15? 440 over 15? What was
It's
it?
440 over 13, I think.
No, it wasn't over 13. It was over...
Was it 15?
Yeah.
Or was it 12?
Now, if you want to tell me, now you got the Mets on this list too, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you
They're
get
the
to them
last
before.
one because I highly doubt the Nationals will trade him to the best.
Well,
Best team in the
he
division.
wants to be a Met, but apparently the Nationals are front, or the Cardinals are front leaders. But if anybody's crazy enough in the MLB in the front office to make a trade that'll blow it up, it's Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve is not afraid. He doesn't care what prospect it takes. He just sent their rookie. Okay, so no one will understand because he's a Boston fan. But he just sent. They had a rookie right-hander, right? Send him to Pittsburgh for Vogelbach. Vogelbach is terrible defensively. And he shows pop here and there for offense, but it's not consistent. And mind you, the Mets are still looking at right now. They're looking at Trey Mancini for a right-handed DH. Vogelbach's left-handed. They're looking for Trey Mancini, and
Do they want JD?
but they're renting. They're gonna rent Vogelbach, but they just sent a rookie right-hander who's apparently been like it's the equivalence of if the Red Sox would have sent John Schreiber for Vogelbach, which is like high-end, talented, two nasty pitches is what I saw somebody saying about the kid that they gave up. So the Pirates like fleeced the Mets. But Uncle Steve's crazy enough that he doesn't care what it's going to take to get.
They have, because I mean,
Now, what's going to be crazy is if he trades for Juan Soto and signs Aaron Judge this offseason.
40 home run Aaron Judge right past the All-Star break.
Your lineup would be Lindor, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Pete Alonso.
that's the best lineup in
With
baseball.
DeGrom and Scherzer as your 1 and 2.
Oh my God, that's scary.
If DeGrom stays.
With
I think
and can develop a pitcher almost better than anybody
I
else.
think Aaron Judge is going to stay though.
God, I hope
Judge is
not.
staying.
God, I hope
We can talk. We can
deserve
cover
Aaron
more of this stuff. I guess next week we can do like a post trade deadline because the trade deadline is August 2nd. We can do a post deadline
What was
breakdown.
it?
Second.
Just a second. When they move that
We
shit.
might be filming another episode before then.
Yeah, we would be.
We might be filming another episode.
true.
Actually, it might be like the day of, or I mean, we can purposely wait till the 3rd. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I say
But-
we pump the next one out on 3rd.
Facts.
Okay. Next one I have is the Orioles. So first off, Gunnar Henderson, G-Rod.
I mean, yeah.
Top 5 prospects in baseball. And then you got Colton Cowser, who's their number 3. So they're top 3. And then you have Austin Hayes. Because Austin Hayes is the best young outfielder they're probably going to get in a trade right now.
They would probably give up. What's scary is they could give up 2 top 5 prospects in baseball and still probably have to give up more than that.
Yeah, that's why they're giving up their top 3
y'all
and Austin Hayes. That's the only 4-person one because I was like 2 top 5s, a 26-year-old who just broke out this year, and a young.
Oh yeah, Austin Hayes could have been an All-Star.
He should have been. I voted for him every time.
He could have been the Baltimore representative.
Who said he should have been because I voted for him every time. Like,
No,
one
because
carries
if you
weight
look at
like
his
that.
numbers, he was
Like Nolan's
Yeah.
John Heyman.
yeah.
I voted for him every time, man. I voted twice a day, every
Day and night. Woke up.
I created
alarm,
new emails for
12:01.
this. All right, I created new emails for this every time.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
but
If I made 100 different emails and the guy I voted for didn't make it, that must have been what they had going on in Canada. But the guy didn't make it. I would cry.
Facts.
okay, so the last one is the Mets, and the reason that the Mets. This is also in order of what I think will actually happen because cards are at like.
You
they're
think the
number one.
Marlins would land him before Uncle Steve?
Yes, because I just highly doubt the Nationals are like, we want to be good in like 3 to 5 years. Like, why are we going to give the Mets this probably third best player in baseball?
I mean, he's top 5. Third is a little wild right now. I mean, you got Trout.
I'm talking about overall, not
Yeah,
just
I mean,
this
yeah, you
season.
got Trout.
Because I mean, like, if you're going off this season, Aaron Judge is better.
I don't know if I can
Goldschmidt's
call
better than
DeGrom
him.
a top.
But I'm talking about like
I can't
if
call
we're talking-
DeGrom a top 5 baseball player without being able to stay on the field.
I can't. What do you mean? It's the first injury he's had in
What are
like
you
4
talking about?
seasons.
He hasn't pitched a full season
DeGrom hasn't given you a
In
full
3
season
years.
in God knows how long.
since 2018. Even that he only had like 20.
Yeah, I can't call DeGrom. I mean, DeGrom for me is like Kawhi or something.
Yeah,
I mean, even then you got,
exactly. That is a great comparison.
Whoa.
That's a great comparison.
I mean, no, Tony. Kawhi sits out because he wants to sit out. I don't think DeGrom wants to sit out.
I mean, nobody does because one is affecting his pockets.
Well, Kawhi does. Kawhi definitely wants to sit out. I'm almost certain he.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying the way it happens, how often they're out is the same. I ain't gonna say to a T that Jacob is now Mr. Fun Guy,
Facts.
but I don't know. I couldn't call. I mean, Juan Soto is definitely up there. Are we calling
I'm
Juan Soto or Bryce Harper?
Juan Soto.
Maybe. I mean that's the top 5 right there. I mean, you got Trout, Ohtani, Judge.
Harper's up there.
You got Trout, Ohtani, Judge. Harper,
Judge has
Soto.
to be up there now. Judge
Trout.
might be 3.
I mean, that's the 5 right there. Trout, Ohtani, Judge, Harper, Soto in no particular order. Trout is 1, Ohtani is 2, Judge is probably 3.
Judge has got to be 3 by now.
Yeah.
Judge is ridiculous.
And then
He's on pace for 62 bombs.
Yeah. Yep. And then...
But that's pace in
and
baseball.
then...
I mean, yeah, I don't care. It's just ridiculous.
He might not hit a home run.
He could not hit another one and hit 37.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's still, solid. And then Harper, Soto, 4 and 5, it don't really matter. I mean, those are, in my opinion, top 5 players in baseball.
Devers is top 10.
Maybe.
Yes. He's like 9 or 10, but he's 10. Once he gets a better
I'm
coach.
trying. I've never sat down and thought about a baseball top 10.
It's hard.
it's so
I'm not
hard.
counting
It is
pitchers.
so hard
I'm
because
not
you got to
counting-
value. You got to value a
I'm not
pitcher.
putting in pitchers in position.
Yeah,
players.
no,
You would have to.
Man,
You would
way
have
too
to.
hard.
You would have to separate it.
Like, that is the only, the whole football thing, you have to have goats at... I couldn't even see an offensive and defensive goat in football. And as much as I hate to say it, it's Tom Brady. And I hate that. I hate it.
Write this day down in history.
Hey, he's played 34 seasons, man. You can't fucking,
I mean, yeah.
quit!
Jesus.
Just quit.
That was too aggressive.
Retire. No, bro. It's not too aggressive. I'm not getting on my Tom Brady
I
shit
used to
today.
hate. Okay, I used to. If we're getting on this, we got time to talk.
Yeah.
I used to hate Tom Brady. I really did. I just hated, and I realized that I was only hating him because of how great the Patriots were.
But see, that is not why I hated him.
I know people hated him for Deflategate and stuff like that.
That's why I said 8.
He just cheated multiple times.
What's your other time besides Deflategate?
I hate cheaters. Spygate in 2006 or 2008.
But weren't that Bill Belichick that weren't?
Bro, it's the Patriots in general. And
But-
Tom Brady was the face of the Patriots. And he knew about it and was obviously he wasn't doing anything to stop it. He
But
wasn't
that's
being
like
vocal about
blaming.
it.
That's like blaming I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same
And
time,
he's-
that's like penalizing Jose Altuve in 2017 with the Astros when Jose Altuve didn't cheat.
Is there proof of that?
Yeah, Jose Altuve didn't use
You
it.
cannot have 80% of your
I thought the
lineup
whole coming
cheating.
home on a walk-off home run and said, "Don't rip my jersey off."
Yeah. And he was talking about how my wife doesn't like when this tattoo is exposed, and the tattoo is like the size of a pencil. Nobody would have called it.
I'm just saying Altuve didn't. I'm not saying the Astros.
Bro,
did.
but even if he
I'm here to
didn't-
clear Altuve's
Even if he
name.
didn't, there is no shot Altuve did not know it was going on.
Oh, he could have known
yeah,
it was
yeah.
going on. Yeah.
See, that's my thing, bro. As shitty as this is guilty by association.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Like-
Is you're
At East Duplin, if we would have been doing shit like that, electronically stealing signs, I probably would have quit. And that's how deep that is to me. That's why I hate the Astros. Why I hate the Patriots. That's why I really don't like y'all or the Yankees anymore.
If you're
for using-
electronically stealing, signs
In
in
high
2A,
school?
2A
ball
Yeah,
in
you're
North
sweating.
Carolina.
2A ball in
North
southeast North Carolina, you
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah, exactly. But
So
no, I mean,
now-
but that's just where I come from. It's not that's just me. But that's where my rooted hatred for Tom Brady came. And now that he's went to Tampa, he's became a cool guy, and it's getting harder to hate him. But
yeah, he's cool dude.
I
And I play him twice a year.
can't.
But so back to Juan Soto and how these trade packages are.
Anyway, do y'all think he gets traded before the break?
No, not before the
No, not this
deadline.
year.
This is an off-season type of move. This ain't something that the Nats
This is either
construct
this
in 10
offseason or
days.
next trade deadline.
It would have to be. You would have to want Juan Soto so bad that you would have to overpay now compared to what you would get for him in the offseason. One, because you're going to be paying for less service time in the offseason on his current deal. So the Nationals would have, if I'm a team, I'll wait for the deadline. Not the deadline. I wait for the offseason because when the Nationals are going to have less leverage then than they do right now. The Nationals have more leverage because there's more service time. He could help you win a championship this season if you traded for him right now, but you're probably going to pay way more. When I say way more, it's probably like a prospect or two more, but a higher prospect than what you would in the offseason.
Winter meetings are going to be crazy.
I think a deal gets done before the deadline.
Like next week.
Yeah, I think a deal gets done before the deadline.
Just
the way.
There would have to be a team that would come in and sweep Washington
No,
off
but I'm
their
saying
feet.
they'd be
with the way things have progressed and ramped up. The first thing was he turned over the deal that he turned down the deal that Harper got. turned it down instantly almost. And then a few months later, they came back and was like 425 over 13. And he was like, no. And then a few weeks later, they were like 440 over 15. He was like, no. And then the next day, it was they're listening to trade offers for Juan Soto. And then like the next day, it was Juan Soto is available.
Yeah.
So like it's just like the progression of things. It makes me think that he's gonna be traded before the deadline. I mean, we still have a week, and it's already saying that the Cardinals are front runners.
I hope this kind of stuff isn't what
He
happens.
would look fire.
Oh, if you had him
in
leading
a
off
baby
for
blue-
Goldie and
Arenado in a powder blue Cardinals uniform.
I just imagine it's like
I might
Soto,
would-
Goldschmidt,
might
Arenado, 2, 3, 4.
It'd probably be O'Neal. Don't O'Neal lead off?
Who leads off for them?
I would become a Cardinals fan.
No, Tommy Edman leads off for them.
Well, whoever leads off, Soto to Arenado.
Edman, Soto, Goldschmidt, Arenado.
Yeah.
I would become a
that is
Cardinals
stupid.
fan.
I mean, that's
Join
that's
me, my
stupid.
brother. Join me.
But anyways,
I would become a Cardinals fan until we got the North Carolina team.
but
Let Arenado win a ring. Oh, I'm gonna go ballistic.
I hope this isn't what ends up happening. This kind of like with Devers, because if it gets to the point, because it makes me so mad the way that front office is handling this. Because apparently, just on my Red Sox rant for today, apparently we viewed Rafael Devers. We wanted to give him the same contract. Our starting talks was the same ones that Matt Olson got, and what was that, 7 over 180 something? Or something like
It
that.
was like 160 over 8, I believe.
168 over.
Yeah, regardless. That's disrespectful to Rafael Devers. To say you ain't going to you view him as Matt Olson. Like, Matty O's good, but he's not Rafael Devers.
He's not even Freddie Freeman.
No. Well.
No, he's not
not
Freddie
even
Freeman.
Freddie
Freddie Freeman's hitting better than him right now.
I haven't looked at it, but going into
Freddie
the
Freeman
year
also has an MVP under his belt. So
going into the year out of, Matty O played for the Athletics. But going into it out of taking,
and Freddie Freeman won his MVP
Medals.
in the Mickey Mouse year. So
but anyways, I hope it don't get to this point with us. Because if the Red Sox, if Chaim Bloom and John Henry can't sit down and figure out a deal for 10 to 15 years of Rafael Devers, if you're deciding you don't want to pay him that money, who are you wanting to pay? Who in this organization we're going to say, yeah, we'll pay him? The biggest deal he forked out right now is 6/140 for Trevor Story. He hasn't lived up to that yet. But
I mean, he's drove in more runs than Rafael.
well, he ain't driven in nothing right now on the bench. But
Well, he's hurt.
I know. It's just me ranting about our spring training lineup we rolled out. But
Injury bug.
Xander, we have another day for me to do this. That's not today. Got to pay Xander, pay Rafi.
All right.
John Henry, open your pockets. They're two guys that
Tell
proven they can do it
Tell
here.
LeBron to open his pockets. All right.
Literally. Might call him.
I know you got his number.
I got his address, not his number yet.
So, team in the event,
Yeah.
y'all don't pay Rafi. Y'all don't pay Xander.
Trade JD.
Trade JD.
Rebuild.
If that was the case, if y'all don't pay Rafi, y'all would probably trade Rafi.
Yeah, we ain't going to not get anything for Rafi. Yeah.
Y'all probably just wouldn't pay Xander with how old he is, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, he's 29.
So
we could trade him this week.
Yeah, he may be gone by the
Xander
by our
might be
next
gone
episode.
by
Who knows?
August 2nd.
So say under the ridiculous circumstance
That the face of the team that I've cheered for the last decade ain't here.
So what happens is that opening day of next season, there is no Rafi, no JD, no Xander.
Rafi's still under team control, but I understand what you're saying in your scenario.
What happens then?
What, for me?
Yeah.
I'm still a Red Sox fan.
You get swept by 4 teams in the A at least and go into a rebuild.
What
That's
about you,
do.
Nolan? Are you still a Red Sox fan after that?
I'm still gonna be a Red Sox fan.
I mean, yeah. I cheered for.
Y'all fumbled the bag on.
I cheer for
Mookie.
the Nationals right now.
You don't cheer for them like you do the Red Sox, though.
No,
But I mean,
How could
yeah,
I?
we're
How
fumbling the
could
bag
I?
on Mookie. I don't understand. That what they did is they didn't want to go over the luxury tax for whatever
we
reason.
won that trade.
I mean, look at
We
the
won
two
that trade.
Look at the two teams that have gone over the luxury tax the most: Dodgers, Yankees.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
the Dodgers continue to do this. They're apparently in on the Juan Soto. How do they still have prospects left? What do they do in L.A. that they are forking out prospects like this?
they're like the Warriors.
They just
Man,
develop.
They just don't go away.
They just develop guys. I don't. It doesn't. They have all the money in the world, and they have one of the best development systems.
Going back on it, Red Sox in 18, we would have needed to get Trevor May and Bruiser Gratterall.
Oh no!
If this team had Trevor May and
Bruiser, should have
Bruiser,
been that trade anyways.
Right, he was, but he failed his physical.
He failed it. Oh my
That's what
God.
he was in the trade we accepted. Then he
Yeah.
failed his physical, and then went back to Minnesota. So Minnesota just sent him to L.A.
Yep.
So now
I actually do remember that.
he failed his physical in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been a Red Sox, throwing 100-mile-an-hour sinkers, yeah. But he failed his physical. Which, I mean, I can't blame the Red Sox for that, but it just kind of sucks how it turned out. Apparently passed the one in L.A. Must have not had more of a...
They got better doctors in L.A. Apparently. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Kenley Jansen was passing physicals, and he had heart problems.
He's had heart problems.
So I mean, like,
I guess on the Red Sox side, they're like, we ain't going to trade away this kind of guy for a guy that's not passing physical. And L.A.'s like,
I mean,
rich, just get richer. We're sending... Because they sent...
They're
Who was
like,
the... They sent Kenta... Because they sent Kenta Maeda for Bruiser Gratterall.
mm-hmm. Yep,
that is.
steal, highway robbery. Pockets are picked.
But, yeah... Boston, if they could have walked away with the package they had, and then you add in Trevor May and Bruiser Gratterall.
Yep.
But we didn't.
So, speaking of Juan Soto, he was your All-Star break home run derby champion.
Did y'all watch the Derby?
No, I didn't.
Did you?
Excellent. Nope.
You didn't watch it either?
I didn't watch the All-Star game.
I'm not a fan of the new derby format. Like,
I like it.
I just don't see the.
Did y'all see?
I just like the 10 outs concept more.
I think
No, I'll still watch it.
you
like,
gotta
if I
be
got
a
it.
better-
Wait. I have an argument for that. Okay, say you do the 10 out thing. Is it 10 or 12?
10. It was 10 outs.
It was 10.
10 outs. What if you're Ronald Acuna and you're getting straight balls up there? Like you're like he's throwing them at below your knee.
It swings.
Here's-
It swings.
well,
It don't swing. It is 10
yeah. I mean,
swings that don't
there's
result in
no
just don't
force. You
swing.
could have just take it.
You don't have to swing.
But
I'm saying, but like
You can
Ronald
see-
Acuna
you
was
can
not getting
see
good
a-
pitches. I saw that.
But
He was not getting.
Okay, and my argument back for that was he chose the person to throw him BP.
you do choose who throws to you. Like I don't
That's his
understand.
fault.
Here's what I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Pete Alonso chose a guy who hadn't thrown to him.
It was his dad, right?
No,
Or
not
the
Pete
first
Alonso.
one was his dad.
Pete Alonso's BP thrower was the guy. Y'all know the Region X or the global worldwide home run derbies they're doing right now.
Oh yeah,
Like the
HRDX or whatever.
Obviously, I don't know what that is.
Well, anyways, they're doing. There's like different. Like Johnny Gomes is in it for the Red
Yeah,
Sox.
it's the HRDX.
That home run derby X basically.
Yeah.
And they're doing global home run derbies, and that just kicked off the other day, or whatever. But this guy threw for them. Like the guy that threw to Pete Alonso was the guy throwing to that, and he took so long between pitches during this, and like Pete just couldn't, like he didn't get that many opportunities, and this guy, I mean, I don't understand why Pete picked a guy that hadn't thrown to him but before batting practice
Yeah.
for this. So I don't know. I don't know if Pete was just that confident. I want to say that there's always that guy who don't win and steals the show. J-Rod stole the show.
Yeah.
Julio Rodriguez.
J-Rod, I've never seen a player in like 1 4-day period become such a fan favorite.
That's what the home run derby is for. Is now Julio went from this. I mean, we knew about Julio
He's rookie of
Rodriguez.
the year for the AL.
Yeah, he's gonna be rookie of the year. But I'm saying he went from this like local Seattle legend to now you know
Everybody
Julio
knows
Rodriguez.
he is.
And if I was a betting man, next year the All-Star game's in Seattle, he'll be doing the derby.
Probably.
But going back to the format thing. Okay, so
I don't care either way. I'm a fan. It is what it is. But me personally,
It is.
I prefer to watch 10 out.
it can be more exciting watching the timed one. Plus, you got to be a better athlete to be in the timed
To
one.
swing for 4 minutes
You got to
straight.
swing.
For 4 minutes straight.
So Albert Pujols, if we're doing 10 outs, he could have. Because now you got timeouts.
But now I do think, that's another
Get the
thing.
breaks.
My thing is like with the 10 outs, you have to be just have to be a better hitter, or you got to have, I don't know, you got to have more discipline, more focus. That, like, I don't know, like watching the old home run battles, it just feels so much more rewarding when it's the 10-out system. Personally, I mean, I'm not saying this new format is bad. It is what it is.
Did y'all see where like Schwarber and Pujols actually tied, but they stopped. Stopped counting Schwarber's in overtime. He actually. That's another thing. If y'all didn't watch it, but if you're watching the home run derby, the tracker for how many they hit, it shouldn't take that long with new age technology to put up how many they hit on the board. It should just be like crosses the fence, boom, boom. It shouldn't take. Like, there's no way we should have miscounted. They could have done it intentional to just move Albert on.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Which sucks. I get why they did it, but with the career Albert Pujols has had, I don't think he would have appreciated that either. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, like it's the home run derby.
Well, I mean, just being in it, he tied the kid for most appearances.
Oh, come on, dude. I mean, what does that mean?
Oh, I mean, yeah, he just wanted. I mean, it gave Albert a chance to get into the championship round, possibly win. Like, I understand why you pushed him on, but
I just want to say I called Juan Soto winning it. I called it.
I mean,
I called Albert Pujols' first round upset. I did call that.
We didn't talk about any of this. We should have.
I think it was Pete Alonso.
I had Pete Alonso winning. I did. I had the 3-peat.
I didn't know.
I definitely didn't have J-Rod coming out.
No. I thought
him 81.
I thought Corey Seager was going to win, but I mean, he hit 24 bombs.
I had J-Rod.
I thought Corey Seager was going to.
Bro, I mean, he hit 24 bombs.
Oh, he had a good round. He had a good round. I don't know if he might have advanced if he was facing anybody not named J-Rod.
I think he would have.
Except maybe Pete. I think Pete might have hit 25.
Oh, regardless. The point stands. Okay. But the AL won, right? They won 3-2?
Yep, 3-2. Yep, there was
So the AL gets home field advantage in the World Series.
I don't know if they still do that. I thought it was based off a record.
I think they still do. Look it up, because, I mean, I know...
The past 9 years, the AL's won.
Jeez, man.
The AL's won 9 straight.
And we talk about how loaded the West is in the NBA.
Oh, I mean, it's crazy how good the AL is.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean...
Yeah.
What was that about? Oh, yeah. So, Stanton got MVP.
Two-runner.
Him and Buxton went back-to-back.
Oh, they did?
They were down.
That was all 3 runs right there, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. There was no more action after the third inning. No action.
Also, apparently, the AL players split $640,000.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, Boardman's good. But the NL had 1 hit after the second inning.
Oh, wow.
It was off of Clay Holmes. But
that's wild. How do y'all feel about the NFL and NBA formats? Because the All-Star game in the MLB actually means something. The winner gets home field.
See, I don't think it still means that, but I was talking about this the other day. I believe that the MLB does the All-Star game the best.
It does. It definitely does. It 100% does.
I mean, I would rank it MLB, huge gap, NBA, gap.
Huge gap.
NFL.
Dude,
skills challenges are cool.
Yes. So, like, NFL, keep dodgeball. Bring back kicker tic-tac-toe. That was all
the fire. Quarterback throwing things cool.
Yes. Do a 50-meter dash.
But don't have them play a game that ain't gonna, because they're not trying to get hurt.
Here's my thing. Create, so there's normally 2 teams, AFC, NFC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now think about it like this. There's 16 teams, 4 captains, right? I mean, four divisions, right? Take a captain from each division and create 8 teams of 7-on-7, right?
That's too many all-stars. You're not even a Pro Bowler at that point.
Well, then
I'd say, like, I like your 7. I would say we have an NFC, AFC. You just play a hard, make it worth something, but play a 7-on-7 tag. It don't have to be tackle. We can play tag.
Flag, dude. That's what 7-on-7 is. It's flag.
Whatever we want to play, we can do that.
Also, the All-Star game no longer determines home field advantage.
Yeah, it's best record.
Well then,
But you play a 7-on-7, and then at the end or in the beginning, you can have it kick off just so the big man have a big man 7-on-7. I'd love to see Aaron Donald trying to go up and get one.
that actually would be fire. That would be fire. Yeah. So
Big man 7-on-7, close it out with a skill player 7-on-7.
I like that idea.
If it's tied at the end, kickers we just keep marching field goals back till someone misses.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, and then for like the NBA, 1v1 tournament.
I mean, I don't hate the new NBA format. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish they would pick it up, but they could add that to the skills challenge thing they do the day before. Like, instead of,
Yeah.
I know people are kind of getting bored with it. It seems like the dunk contest gets worse every year.
Yes.
Ever
Because
since
we peaked in
we were
Well,
spoiled.
they're not giving us athletes anymore. Like
It is true. Like, we're seeing guys that are getting pulled up from like the G League being in the dunk contest.
dude, like they're not giving us like the high flyers anymore.
It started falling off after Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon went at it.
Yeah.
It peaked.
Well, 2020 was still whatever year Derek Jones Jr. won. That year was solid.
Of course.
But still,
Dude, that
still
is a solid.
But still,
dunk
listen to
contest.
yourself. That's Derek Jones Jr.
And Aaron Gordon.
competing. Yeah.
Yeah, they both have 45 plus inch verts.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it needs a name. Like, I don't need
Yeah.
Humbak or Diallo.
Hamadou Diallo.
Hamadou.
He can fly.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying, like, I'm not wanting to watch Hamadou Diallo. I get that he can fly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What
I
else
get
can
you're
he do?
saying.
Yeah.
But I think it was more the fact that they didn't give him anybody to go up against that could fly. Like, wasn't John Collins in the dunk contest or somebody?
Well, John can jump.
John can jump.
Yeah, but he's not excited. He's not flashy. Hamadou Diallo can pull some stuff out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd rather watch John Collins. But I'm just saying, I need name factor. I don't need to cut on this guy and not know who he is until the dunk contest. But maybe they're viewing it as that's an outlet, so you can learn who this guy is. But I don't know. Past year, man, it's tough watching Cole Anthony go out there in some Timbs and think he was about to turn up.
Yeah, bro.
Did Carolina rule without
Yeah.
Facts.
at the Mecca with some
Also,
Timbs.
I never stated the Mets trade package, but I think we can move on from that now.
Yeah, it don't matter now.
We just know
I don't think the Mets
your
get him
packages
anyways. I
regardless.
don't think the Mets make the trade
I
anyway.
don't think they do.
They'd rather pay him than trade him for him.
Yeah, facts. I think Juan Soto would also look good in a Mariners jersey.
Yeah,
But
and they have a farm system.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to see him in the Mariners. Is there anything else y'all want to cover?
Oh,
Any more notes? Anything?
Shout out. I said we were gonna get to it. Shout out David Ortiz, man.
Yeah.
The reason Hall of Fame induction day, you killed the speech. I thought it was so cool watching his speech, watching him go back and forth between Spanish and English. I love that he left off Bobby Valentine whenever he was thanking his coaches for the career he had. He was the reason I started watching professional baseball, fell in love with the Red Sox. It was great to see 34 become an immortal.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah,
you
he
to the
deserved it.
greatest DH of all time.
the greatest.
Yeah.
The first ever DH to go first ballot.
I saw his World Series stats today.
He's the clutchest hitter of all time.
In the World Series, if I remember these stats off the top of my head, because my phone's not going to load.
In
He has
2013?
played. No. World Series period.
Oh,
like his
yeah,
World Series
overall.
career. He has
04,
played-
07, 13.
He has played like 13 or 14 games in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
He is hitting 455 with 7 bombs, it's like a 1398 OPS, and I can't remember his RBIs.
The reason I brought up 2013 is because it says on his Hall of Fame plaque that in 2013 he batted 688 in that series.
I mean, you only went 5 games that series, though.
I
But
mean,
it's 5 games.
still, I mean,
but
What is that? 15 at bats? 18, 15,
regardless,
16, 17 at bats?
I saw his plaque and I was like, they could have done better on the picture on his plaque. I don't know if y'all seen it. It kind of looks like Shrek.
do y'all get does MLB get busts like the
Well, they put
NFL?
his face on the plaque.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and the plaque gets hung, and it has an inscription.
He'll have a stat.
He had
Fenway, too.
his plaque. What it read was pretty sick. I'd have to pull it up, but
It was dope.
the clutchest hitter of all time, the best Red Sox free agency signing of all time. The
Did he thank anybody from the Minnesota Twins?
Yes, he thanked the Twins. He thanked the Twins a good amount, actually. He had players, coaches, everything.
Yeah, that would have been some dirty shit.
But speaking of thank you,
He said
thank you to y'all for hanging around, listening. This has been fun to get back in the studio, record with my boys. Hit us up, let us know what y'all want to hear, and like I said, thank you so much.
Yep.
We out.
Yeah.